paste, close. There's the new link.
Yeah, I can't log into the Lilypad right now. It's going to screw everything up on my end.
Okay, I'll just delete that initial post and I'll get in there and do it. Grr. Post. Delete it. Camera. Delete. Okay. Let me log out. Okay.
I lost my eyes. That's no bueno.
Kate, you should be able to on mobile, but I'm not 100% certain, to be perfectly honest with you, my love. And Sunday sees faces that are moving, so yay! Moving faces.
Yay!
Moving faces are always good. And if Mama P is watching, we have to redo
I do
the
enjoy
link.
my face move.
Wait, hang on, you're breaking up on me. Edit. Delete. Save. Reblog. New blank. Okay, close this again, and close this again. All the work that we do, people.
Oh, good.
Shnikes. The evil buffering. I'm starting to wonder if my kids are accessing crap again.
That may be. You should probably find out.
$20 says it's one of my kids on the internet after I told him not to be.
I can't.
I only pay for part of it.
All right, I'll be right back. Mute that in case anybody hears.
Hi, guys. It's just a Kelsey. Yay. Not yet. No, nobody wants to deal with just me. Oh, we'll get it figured out. She probably found out that her kids... Oh, dear. Hi there, Manna. Yeah, no, she probably got her kids off the internet.
Come on, I'm shutting the door. Come on.
Yay!
Come on. All right, your turn.
It's always a good sign. Like, I don't want
are
this
we
to
working?
be glitchy the entire time for you guys.
We're
It'd be no
working.
fun.
still working. It's amazing how, let me tell you, it's so amazing how I tell my kids not to use the internet, and the minute I walk in the room and they shove the Xbox off, but they're not using the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why I'm so glad that my daughter is 2 and hasn't figured out the wonders that is the internet.
Right. Oh. Wait, who else is in here?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We were just called gorgeous. Well, thank you.
Gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh my
You're going to
gosh.
give us complexes over here.
Thanks. Look at my shirt. I love my shirt.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. What shirt do you have on?
I have
we have the same shirt on.
I know, right?
Well,
we're awesome.
no.
Well, you told me earlier that we were going twinsies again, and so I was trying to make sure we were twinsies.
Kind of always twinsies.
I know.
I love being twinsies with you.
Aww. Okay. I don't know why I needed to do that.
For the first 2 weeks, we were wearing our Getting By with Little Help hoodies.
Yes, and we both need to wash them.
Yeah, we were going to wear them again, but both of us are like, okay, those hoodies are dirty.
Yikes.
And then, so now we're wearing our AKF shirts. I'll be getting my Yana shirt sometime this week, so maybe next week you'll see us both in Yana shirts.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Me and Orri have a wonderful tradition that we've started now of going twinsies.
Yes. What else?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if Manna heard earlier, but I'm going to say it again. Please be careful while you listen and drive, because if you crash before you write and put out cuffs too, I'm going to be seriously upset with you.
Oh my gosh. Cuffs, yeah, no. Manna?
Cuffs is the new.
I don't even care. I don't even care about the fic. If Manna crashes and something happens to her, I'm going to be a distraught, horrible mess.
Look, right now, Cuffs is the new nanny fic for me. And, yes, I need more of that. Like, right now. Okay, thanks. Bye. I love that everyone's in agreement on this with me.
I haven't read it yet. It's open to be read.
Yes, keep that open. Okay, so now that we've gotten into all of that, let's actually be
the worst. I take forever to catch up on fics. I am the absolute worst.
So now
God, are we buffering again?
I don't think so. It's coming through fine on my end.
Okay. We're good.
We're good. Vintage. Ask me again later. I promise to tell you. But it's Urban Decay, and I love it. Anyway, Sunday, no teasers. I see that. Stop that. No, ma'am. And Pauline, you and I need to have a talk. We're getting... Hang on. I need a drink.
We're going to derail here before we even start.
Badly. And that's the hard part about being friends with everybody in the chat.
PPS.
Yes.
I've been drinking.
PPS. I just started drinking. So it's going to be a fun one tonight, kids.
I started drinking about 20 minutes ago, so I'm not really far in yet, but I think we should make this a monthly. Once a month we do a drunk live stream.
Yes, once a month Tipsy Lilypad. Oh god.
Yes.
Once a month Tipsy Pad.
We are the Tipsy Pad.
Lauren's here. Okay, I'm sorry. Yay! I could geek out over everybody right now.
Okay, are we going to get this started?
Yes, let's be official and professional or something like that. So, welcome to Orli's Lilypad. Shush.
Pretend to be.
Shush. I'm starting. Shush. I have a fan tonight. I don't know why.
You're rude.
Sorry. Okay, you ready?
You're supposed to love me.
I do love you. You ready? Ready?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to episode 3 of Orli's Lilypad. Yay! I am Orri, also known as Oriona75.
I am Kelsey, otherwise known as Leviathan's Love Dick.
Yay! And this is a weekly live stream for fanfiction writers on Tumblr specifically, in conjunction with the SPN Fanfic Pond. And yay, I said it right that time without stumbling over my words. Yay.
Oh my god, last week was a train wreck.
I know. Maybe it's the alcohol.
If you weren't here, to see
Every
the
time.
last episode. Every single time she tried to say SPN Fanfic Pond, it just came out a garbled, jumbled mess,
Yes.
and it was hilarious.
We had
I
a
couldn't
rough
stop
time
laughing.
last week. It's not on this YouTube
It is
channel.
actually.
but
It
it's
is
all- it's
actually.
there
I
through the
have it on a
playlist.
playlist.
Yeah, it's there on a playlist, but we had to do it through one of my other channels, and but we got it done. So, all right. So,
Yes.
first of all, let's go over our picks of the week.
Our Guppy Picks.
Oh no, I was gonna do regular pick. Yeah, no, go do our Guppy picks.
Picks.
Do the Guppy picks first. You go first.
My Guppy pick for this week is for 67 Impala. She is seriously the sweetest human to ever human, and I love her. And
Yes.
I see you, boo boo.
See you, boo.
I
see you, baby. Shaking it. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Yikes. That's an old song. I'm gonna leave it there. Have you frozen?
Could you?
Oh no, there you are.
No.
Oh, you're breaking up bad. Yikes.
I'm good. Oh my gosh. No bueno.
No, yeah, you're breaking up. Okay, so
Okay, well, do your Guppy pick.
do your Guppy pick. Okay, yeah, do my Guppy pick. So my Guppy pick this week is Bookworm 523. I love her to pieces. She does a lot of writing with her and Lady Faye, and they are my resident Tomo, Goodriel, Paul Ballard girls. If you don't know who Paul Ballard is, oh my gosh, Paul Ballard is yum, and he can issue me my treatment anytime. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to Netflix, check out Dollhouse. It's another Joss Whedon series. It's only 2 seasons long. It was amazing. If you like Avengers, you'll like Dollhouse. Ish. It's a little more intense than a lot of the lighter stuff that that Joss typically does.
You're derailing, boo.
I know. I'm trying to get back on it. But I will have her master list linked, and 2 of my favorites from her specifically, because I'm such Tomo trash. Oh my God, Tomo needs to come to ChiCon. Sorry. Spoliers, which is a Goodriel and reader, and those were nice. And then she has a Paul Ballard in reader, if you are already a Dollhouse fan like I am, called A Not So Solitary Man. These are wonderful, and I love them, and Paul Ballard makes shower sex not so complicated. I just need you to know.
Shower sex is always complicated.
It is always complicated. I don't care what anybody else says. It's always
complicated. I don't even want to get into this.
Yes. But yes, check out Bookworm. And I want to say her and Lady Faye collaborate a lot, but most of them are posted on Bookworm's site. I haven't checked Lady Faye's master list lately, but they work together really well. You're correct, Mana. He does have a thing I need very much bad, which we will not talk about because then I'll be redder than my lipstick. So, yeah. So yeah, it's good. Very, very good.
Narrator was great. Sorry.
Narrator. Oh my God. How did I forget about Narrator? Was that not in her master list?
That is my life. I can't even handle it.
Oh my God. We are so ready for Narrator 2. You and Lady need to get it together. And yes, please.
All of it.
Give it to me. All of it in my face.
Okay.
Now continue.
Whoa. You took that to a whole new level, boo.
Tomo does things to me. I mean, I know we were talking. I know Narrator's about Chuck, but like I was already on a Tomo kick.
I was kind of expecting a whole in my face thing from me since we got on a Chuck, but my brain's still stuck in Tomo world, like it usually is. So back to yours. Oh, for an Impala 67. What?
Back to your pick. Talk about Liz.
Oh, you know, like how Liz is like the most sweetest human to ever human, and how I absolutely love her because she will absolutely, I see that girl all over on my dash, and every single time I see a post from Liz, it just makes my day happier in every single way. She's one of the best.
Yes, I do. I see her all over my dash too, and I'm like, oh look. That gives me such happies when people I know, like when I see them do stuff. I'm like, oh, look.
I always love it when she pops up in my notifications too, because like if she's reblogged something from me, it's always gonna have a good GIF.
Right.
Always.
Right. Totes.
Totes my
So,
boat.
I can't do it in Mama P's here, and if I start doing it, she'll like reach through the screen and slap me.
I want to reach through the screen and slap you.
Okay, so my attempt at an accent is extremely bad.
It's bad, and we're not going to do
It's
it.
really, really, really
Please don't.
bad. Okay.
Let's move on to our fic picks now.
Okay, fic picks. Yay. So do you want to do yours first?
I will do mine first.
Okay.
My fic pick of the week. I'm kind of a singular body right here. It's Anytime by, yet again, over 67 Impala. Like, this fic is the complete epitome of just fluff and cute, and I'm so happy. I reread it. It makes my life. It's just, There's tickle fights and, just happiness. Just happiness. And I can't go on about this anymore, or I'm going to derail. And let's get your fic pick of the week, Ori.
So mine was one I had honestly forgotten about. I feel like we're still trying to catch up from Smut Appreciation Day, to be perfectly honest with you. There were so many good fics that week between that and Galentine's, and it's just been like, there's just yum everywhere. So I ran across this song on Spotify. I kind of got on a country kick, and I usually don't, but I ran across the song. It's like good old, like Waylon Jennings country, called Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. And Sunrise Rose 1023 did a fic based off of it, and it was like everything I had imagined a fic like that about that song to be. And it's a Dean reader. It's very much a slow burn. And this song, I love. This is the type of song that I see Jensen singing. Like, I don't know that he ever would, but God, it would be hot if he did. Like, and anybody who knows me, I'm not so much a Jensen girl. Like, I love Jensen, but like, if I heard him sing this song, I would melt. Things would melt. Lots of things, mostly things that I wear on my body under my jeans. They would just melt.
You're derailing, boo boo.
Yes, but it's an excellent song. It's an excellent fic. You should definitely go check it out. Sunrise Rose 1023 Tennessee Whiskey, and we'll have all the links.
To all of these will be in the description after the video.
Yes. Once it's loaded, we'll go in and adjust all that. So while we're on fic pics, why don't you do Mana's?
Mana's fic pic for the week is Connection by the Glee Generation. And she told us that her reason for her pick is the fic is a GadxReader where she, Sam, and Dean are on a hunt a monster who's targeting children and infants. After losing 3 more kids to the monster before closing in on it, the boys and the reader head home. The boys have dealt with this kind of loss before, and they can shake it off, but the reader can't. She's never had to deal with these things. So Cass has always apparently loved holding the reader's hand, and now is no exception. And it's only about 800 words, but it's super sweet, emotional. It's a well-painted picture in a fic, and it's a well-rounded story. It does have a trigger warning for an anxiety attack, but apparently, other than that, it is the best kind of angsty fluff.
Angsty fluff. I kind of like angsty fluff.
I'm in the words of Mama P and my lovely wifey, I am a slut for angst.
Yes, you are. You like to kill people and watch people die.
Yeah. What's your point? I am Satan.
I don't like it. I don't mind angst so much as long as like
it's resolved.
Yeah, it's resolved, and there's some fluffiness to balance it out. Like, otherwise, I just sit here and I'm like, no.
When I do angst, it is angst. Bye, Mana.
Bye, Mana.
Well, I don't know if I'll talk to you later tonight because I'm busy, but.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Busy with that drink.
Yeah, that too.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Let me get my fan open. Hold up. Oh, Jesus.
I gotta open like my sliding glass door. It's getting hot in here. Jesus.
Sunday, I'm so glad I didn't take a drink of my beer right then because I'd have spit it. Yes, I yell at you. I yell at you for everything, Sunday, but it's all out of love because I love you.
She yells at me for everything too. It's
I
okay.
do. I yell at everybody.
Don't feel bad Sunday. She
I
yells at
yell
me
out of
too.
love. I yell out of love.
She didn't talk to me for like 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't talk to me for almost 24 hours after I posted one of my fics. So there's that.
I was pretty mad.
Ori gets mad and she gives me treatment like I'm her wife, but she doesn't understand that I'm married to Mama.
No,
Like,
Kitten is my
gosh.
wife, and she is mine, and I'm keeping her.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Kitten
That's
is
fine.
mine.
Me and Mama have a ship name.
Yes, I know, and I love it. It's
Where Mama
hilarious.
loves dick.
It's so hilarious. And it's so appropriate for the two of you.
Oh, it is. Oh, God, it is.
It's appropriate. Oh, goodness. Okay, so pick. Hang on.
We derailed. We need Amtrak.
Kate, I see you in Skype chat. Hey boo. Hey boo boo. Winchester enthusiast. All right. So, Kale for the week. Kale's pick of the week is by deanscherrypie called "Drink You Away." It's a drunk dean and reader. She said it was done super well with just enough angst for her.
I'm a little jealous of the URL.
That what? You broke up a little. I couldn't understand what you just said. Did I get around? Is that?
I said I'm a little jealous of that URL.
Oh yeah, that's actually it's very deep. She used to be something else. And I can't remember what it is right now.
Good Lord.
So, but yeah, Drunk Dean, super well done. A little angst in any fic. She said, Kale says, soothes her canon Dean feels. And so, really good one. So, go check out Drink You Away by Dean's Cherry Pie. Once again, links all at the end.
Yes.
So, let's see.
We should probably now diverge into our life of a fic.
Yes, life of a fic. So, it's a series called Life of a Fic, and it's basically you've written it. Now what? Yesterday we started. Yesterday.
Last week.
The drink be good. Last week we started with betas, how to find one, what they should and shouldn't do, what you need them for, all that kind of fun stuff. This week we're going to talk about the ever popular subject of you're
formatting.
Formatting. You're ready to post. Now what? So there is an excellent post on the SPN Fanfic Pond blog. If you go to Writer Resources, the very bottom, there is a post on formatting. And most of this I took directly from their post. However, we've inserted a little information.
Added in.
Yeah, we've got a few notes. So the first thing, and I'm actually, if you'll bear with me just a moment, I'm going to do like I did last week and share my screen with you guys so that you can kind of see what we're doing. Give me a second so I can log into Tumblr.
Again.
I can't. You broke up again, boo boo.
You might need to do that.
What's up?
You guys don't get it.
Okay, so this is what you do. Okay, you wait till I start your screen, and then you can just miraculously disappear.
Well, I mean, I'm going to become a disembodied voice anyway, so I might as well.
Right. Okay. So we're going to do this, and let's see. Oh, it's going to go black for you guys. Just a second.
Oh, no.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm trying to remember how to do this.
Your kids might be on the internet again.
Oh, wonderful. He shouldn't be. All right. So let's see real quick. Okay, sweet. Now that you guys can see everything, I'm going to go back. I just wanted to make sure that y'all could see it in YouTube. So the first thing I want to show you really quick, SP and fanfic pond. Here's the pond down here. And I'm going to open up there real quick. So this is and all the way down here at the bottom. Lots of good resources here, guys. Look, there's even methods to dying and how it feels to die. I don't want to know how they really got into that research. Critique, that's another excellent one right there. Well, I thought it was in here. I found it on here. Oh, I know where it is. It's in the FAQ section. How do I format a fic? Our suggested format is here. Ta-da! So right here, your big, let's see if I can do this, pump this up a little. Oh no, that doesn't work. I hate it when it does that. Can I just say these side pieces that don't move are like the bane of my existence. So this is how basically you're going to format it right here. You're going to have your title. Title is, of course, duh, whatever you want it to say. Back to my Google Docs. So I'm going to be jumping around a little bit. Then, of course, you're going to have your characters. Characters are going to be any pairings, like here's Sam and Reader, any other characters that are mentioned or that show up during your fic. Also, if you have an original character, you're going to want to put them in there, put their name, first name, last name if they have one. And in parentheses, you're going to want to put OFC, original fictional character. Or OC, original character. And that way they're not going, wait a minute, I don't remember this person from this verse, Firefly, Buffy, whatever fic you're writing. Which, granted, most everybody that's in this group is going to be right. Go ahead.
I don't put all of my characters in there. I just put the pairing.
And I think that's typically the most acceptable way to do it. The only reason I can really think for listing all the characters that show up and have interactions, not just the ones that are mentioned, but all the ones who have interaction with the reader or the original character, would be if it's pertinent towards the storyline in any way, or if you have something in your author's notes saying, hey, like for example, Jess, Abaddon with y'all, her current 40 days fix, everybody and their mama's showing up regardless if they've ever died or not. So, you know, she's going to put all of those people within there somewhere at some point in time. And she, you know, she says that. So typically it's just whatever pairing. Usually if it's a friendship pairing, people will put that in parentheses. Otherwise, people, most readers are going to assume it's a romantic pairing of some sort. Let's see. Next is summary. This is, of course, a brief description of your story without giving away everything. Otherwise, people won't want to read it. I am horrible, 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 horrible. If you've ever read anything of mine, I am so bad about not doing a summary. And I'll tell you why. Because, and I'm going to just go back to since you don't need to see all that. I am terrible about giving summaries because I want to tell you about it. I want to tell you about everything that's going on, and if I tell you everything about it, then you're not going to want to read it. So this is a way that one of your betas can help you out. Just say, hey, if you had to summarize this without giving it all away, what would you say? You know, and of course you want to, you know, throw a little note to your beta later, like, thanks for helping me with the summary. So, but I'm bad about using summaries. I need to use summaries more often. People would probably be more willing to read them if they did. Rachel, I see you're headed out. Good night. Send me an ask and I'll send you what my lipstick is later. But it is Urban Decay. I'll just tell you, it's Urban Decay 69. The lip liner is 69 and the lipstick is 69. And in my opinion, that is the most fabulous name for a lipstick ever. So there. What else? So Kelsey, you in summaries. I know, by the way.
Really,
You're bad at summaries too?
Everything, way too much information, or I'll give you nothing at all. Yes.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So
I am the worst.
The worst. So,
like, we suck. Let's be honest. We suck.
Yeah, well, you know. So, we're all in good company. So, lots of us Sunday. Oh, I know who that is. Okay. So, yeah, so after that is summaries. After your summaries, you want word count. You want people to know how much time they're potentially committing to reading your fic. You know, is it a quick 800 word piece that they can knock out in 5 minutes, or is it 15,000 words that you're probably going to be sitting there for 30, 45 minutes to an hour poring over? Everybody in the squad, there's 2 of you watching right now. You know which fic I'm talking about when I mention 15,000 words. Nanny. So, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
Just
god,
like,
that fic though.
That fic though. That fic though. And real quick, oh god, so good. Okay, I'm gonna switch screens back and show you on my screen because I want to show you guys how you can find your word count in Google Docs.
Not.
So obviously here are all our notes for tonight because we try and stay organized. If you go up here to tools, underneath spelling, there's word count. You click that. Don't worry about pages. Don't worry about characters or characters including spaces. This is, oh Lord, I didn't know that was going to move. This is all you need right here. We have 1,034 words. I believe Microsoft Word, there's an option within their settings that it'll give you a word count in the bottom corner, but that is how you do that within Google Docs. Ta-da!
LibreOffice also has it where you have a word count in the bottom.
Right. So there you go. So it's real easy to.
I don't know.
It's real easy to figure that out. Let's see. What's next? So next we have warnings. Warnings.
Trigger warnings are huge.
Yes, warnings are very huge, and I'm going to reiterate that just because on my end you were breaking up, and so people may not have heard that. It's critical, especially if it is an angsty fic. If there's any type of angst or kerfuffle or whatever, nobody on the face of this earth, especially Kelsey, will tell you don't write abuse or rape or anything of that nature. Okay, if that is where your story is headed, by all means, write it. God, you're breaking up so bad, honey. But if you do write it.
But
please add a warning so that you don't trigger somebody in the process. If the potentially triggering action is key to your story and you want to keep it a surprise, what I typically do is put something in my author's notes somewhere like, hey, there might be triggering things in this, or I put it in the warnings as well. Like, check the tags below, the same place that you would do DeanscherryPie, SPN Fic, SPN Fanfiction, all that spot at the bottom. There's usually I'll put a trigger warning in the first couple of tags in there so that people can scroll down, see it real quick, decide if they want to read it. And I'll show you how to do those tags, how I've normally seen them set up later. So, yeah, and
all right. See,
No, go ahead.
Okay. I hate it when I get into a fic and I have to stop reading it because something triggers me. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if I'm actually prepared for a trigger because someone has taken the time to tell me, hey, there's a trigger in this, it might trigger you. I can handle it most of the time, but I can't handle it when I'm slapped in the face unexpectedly. Like, I've got to have a minute to school myself to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that they're like that. They can handle reading things about certain things that may trigger them, but only if they have a warning for it.
Right.
Warning someone as opposed to not warning them makes all the difference in the world.
And that can
We're all trying to be respectful of each other here and have a good experience on Tumblr. The warnings just help with that.
Right. So definitely throw those warnings in there. And now that that is all said and we're ready to move on to the next one, I have to take a quick pause before we get into the AN author's note, because Tara, aka I can't say it without doing it. So
you gotta do it.
I have to do the dance and the okay. So every time I see Tara come across my dash, I have to sit up straight and do it. Okay, so every time I
love witnessing this.
Okay, every time.
I absolutely love witnessing this. It's one of my favorite things in the world.
Every time she comes across my dash, this is how it comes out. Climb that moose like a tree. Every time. And it cracks me up.
Oh my
every
God.
time. Every time.
You know, you got that in my head now that I cannot see her URL with it being in my head like that.
So that's the Tara song. So it comes out, climb that moose like a tree. And I just watched myself do it because we're on a 7-second delay. I just watched myself do it the first time because we're on a 7-second delay, and I'm cracking up at my dorkiness so bad. Oh gosh, I'm such a dork. But yeah, that's from the minute I saw Tara's URL. That's,
oh my God,
that's what it's
great.
been.
And this is why we love.
I'm such a dork. Oh no, I'm killing Tara. No, don't die. Don't die.
Yeah, no. That's how it comes out for me now too.
That is now the official Tara dance. Thank you. Thank you.
It comes out in my head in the exact same tone. It's okay, Orli. You're not alone anymore.
Oh gosh. Yes. Now I'm really
yes, okay, so we should get back on the rails here.
Yes, back to author notes.
Author's note. Okay. The author's note is a great place to mention like the fact that it's set in season 8 or italics or flashbacks, thoughts, text, whatever. If you're asking for feedback, in my personal opinion, it's also a good idea to let people know that you appreciate them reading your work in your author's note. I don't put it in there all the time, but every now and again, I'll throw it in there. And when I see it in a fic, that I've gone to read it, that, oh, hey, I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to read this. It makes me feel nice. But, like, somebody's just like, hey, thank you for reading my work.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
that's always good.
A great place to put that.
Also, it's also a good place to throw in thanks to so-and-so for betaing it for me. Or,
oh my gosh, Michelle is tagged in every one of my fics because it's always like, hey, thanks to my awesome beta.
Right. Or things in italics are flashbacks or thoughts, or these are texts between so-and-so. And that way people, because sometimes you can understand that from reading it, but sometimes you can't. So it's a good thing to kind of throw that in there as well. So, and then after that.
I never do. When italics are in my fic, it's always a flashback.
Yeah. So, I mean, usually if it's italicized or bolded or something, it means something. So, but it's never a bad idea if it's not perfectly clear in what you've written before it, what you're seeing, that, you know, like if the line wasn't, she couldn't help but remember what had happened that day. Page break, italics. Yeah, that's obviously she's having a flashback right then, or someone's having a flashback right then. But if that's not the sentence before it, or something similar to that, where you can tell that she got an incoming text, ding, hey, what are you doing? You know, if it's not perfectly clear that that's what's happening, then it's a good place to explain stuff like that. So after that, this is where I kind of get a little iffy, okay? Most people will put their
You should
tags
probably include it
after the author's note. And when I say tags in this case, I'm saying, like, I'm going to tag Kelsey. I'm going to tag Sunday. I'm going to tag Michelle and Kate and, you know, or for example, like starting over, I have a literal Word doc of almost 30 people that want to be tagged in this fic. Now, with there being that many people, I usually put it at the very end of the story, and that way it's not cluttering up people's dash. They get to the fic faster. But if you're only tagging like 3 lines worth of people, just go ahead and throw it in right there. But if you have like 5 to 8
That's
lines
why
worth of
my
people,
new series.
oh God, I'm so in trouble now. Apparently I'm in trouble. Yes, I did like your yummy thank you post, Sunday. You know I always loved your yummy thank you post. I'm saying outside of that, Sunday, and you're frozen, Kels. Let me type this over here. You're frozen for us. And Shauna, thank you. It took me a sec. I kept seeing your name, Shauna, and I was like,
So you can actually hear
I know
me.
how to say it. Now I can hear you, but your screen is still frozen. Okay, no, you just turned your camera off. I see it now. I see it on my end. It's not showing up on the live stream yet. And yes, Sunday, shirtless Jared always, always wins. Yes, shirtless Tomo, yes. Are you still with us, Kels? Okay, we're trying to get Kelsey back. Oh, wait, we might have her. Whoa, whoa. Furious typing, furious typing. Sean, okay.
I'm back.
Shauna, did I say it right this time? I have a very deep Southern accent, and I try hard not to. Like, go down to Austin and then take a right turn, or technically, depending on if you're going down, you'd actually take a left turn to go east. But yeah, I have a super sweet Louisiana accent. Shauna, I'm gonna say it right. I swear. I'm gonna try to. Shirtless Tomo. I can talk about shirtless Tomo and his pretty freckles all night. Okay. I'm stalling to let Kelsey come back. Are you back, honey?
Okay.
I can hear you.
We need to get this.
Oi.
I can't turn my camera back on, or else it's going to screw everything up.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, guys, you don't get to see my.
And you're still, it's still kind of breaking up a little bit, so I'm just going to kind of keep going a little bit. And yes, I am in Louisiana. Wee bit. I know that URL. URL. Yes, I've been drinking. So after you get done with your tags and all the people that you're tagging so that they can see, and always, you can always tag SPN Fanfic Pond. You can always tag Orli's Lilypad. That is a blog. You can tag me. You can tag Kelsey. We're more than happy to check stuff out and look at it for you and all that kind of good stuff. After that, any gifts, any pictures or gifts you have to correlate and go with your fic can go after that. Usually I put a page break before I do gifts. Not a full keep reading, just a quick little page break, just so that they know, okay, all the business stuff is done. We're getting into the good part. Now, if you are writing the smuttiest of the smut, like our friend Lauren does, whom I love so much, or our friend Shane, whom I also love so much, they have a tendency
Or
to...
our wonderful friend Vanna.
Yes, but Mana doesn't do this. Well, sometimes she does. They have a tendency to use the most beautiful, wonderful NFSW, not suitable for work, pictures and GIFs.
I was
And
hoping it's not safe for work.
I haven't seen any in a while, and I'm a little sad about it, I have to say. But I know Lauren is getting ready to do some really fun, super, and I'm kind of jealous, important stage stuff. And so, yay for her on that. But we need a few more of those. But anyway, if you use something that's explicit material, definitely throw something in your author's note saying, hey, there's going to be pics and GIFs that are NSFW, and throw them after a keep reading cut, and warn people, because you don't want to be sitting on the bus enjoying your smut and grandma's peeking over your shoulder to see what you're doing, and you hit that keep reading,
And then there's
all
a
of a
giant
sudden,
dick.
yeah, and poor grandma has a heart attack on the bus, and you're like, I don't know what happened. Delete Tumblr quickly from your phone. So that wouldn't be good.
There's just a giant dick on your screen, and you're seeing, okay, this has happened to me. You are sitting in the freaking living room with your family, and you're like, okay, I'm totally going to read this smut, you know, have my face all school, you know, haha, this is all good. And then you hit the keep reading, and holy shit, sex scene, girl is getting plowed from behind.
Yikes.
Well,
Yikes.
hello, Mom. I'm so happy that you were looking over my shoulder at that moment.
Right.
Because
Whoopsie.
because then I got a lecture about watching porn in the living room.
Oh, jeez. Yikes. Total yikes. So, so yeah, definitely put that under the cut and warn people that it's going to be there, because some people, they just don't want to see that. And so, you know, yeah, it may be just a penis, but I'm sorry, if you've ever opened Snapchat and all of a sudden there's just a penis that you weren't expecting.
Huge thanks for
Like,
that one.
yeah, like I'll throw the phone and be like, what do I do? Well, I know what to do with this, but what do I do with this? So, yeah. So after that, after you do your picks and gifts, then your story. If you didn't use any NSFW gifts, then about 2 paragraphs in is where I like to insert the keep reading line. That's usually just enough for me personally. That's enough of the story to suck me in to decide whether or not I want to keep reading it or not. But if you've written something and it's less than, in my opinion, 800 words, don't even worry about using the keep reading feature. Not a big deal. It's not that long. But if it's anything over 800 words, 1,000 words, please, for the love of all that's holy. I'm one of those people that gets on her phone at night. I have a Galaxy S4 and I have Jared Sam, but I sit there laying in bed scrolling like a crazy person. And
I have a Galaxy S.
So, yeah, I scroll and I scroll, and if I have to get through, if I start,
one generation new.
I missed all of that, sweetie, because you were breaking up and I was talking over you. I'm so sorry. I love you. You can't see me, but I'm smiling. So, I'm one of those people that I lay in bed and read, and so if I have to sit there and scroll for forever over something that I may or may not want to read anyway, then I'm less likely to get into it and read if I don't see a keep reading than if I do see a keep reading. If that makes sense. Like, if I scroll down a little bit and I see a keep reading, I'm like, oh, let me check this out.
Do you love me? All I said is that we have the same phones. That's just a different generation. You have the one generation newer than me.
Gotcha. So yeah, keep reading is typically after about a first paragraph or 2. And then after
first paragraph.
Real quick. I'm going to show you guys real quick how to insert the keep reading. I know we're going a little bit longer than we normally do.
Failed a few times.
Pulled up. So, and it's just set at test. And as you can see, I've already got the keep reading in there, and there's a reason for that. So I'm going to just pull this up and we're going to go up in here. Boop. So keep reading. So over here, thick. Okay, oop, I hit my caps lock. Enter. You want to hit the plus sign. Now, do not use this one. This is your horizontal line kind of
Are you
break. Like if you're switching perspectives.
get us now?
I missed all of that, Kelsey. I'm sorry. Womp womp. So this right here is the horizontal line. It's going to do this, which is a little bitty line right here. And the only thing, I use that if I'm changing perspectives or after my author's note. I'm trying to get rid of it. Go away. Get away, little line.
I use that a lot, actually. Like, if anybody here reads my fix, which I mean, I hope I do, I use that little horizontal line a lot because I use it when I'm changing perspective. I use it when I'm doing a time jump. I use it for everything.
Right. So it's,
you will see so many of those horizontal lines in my fix.
yeah, it's a great thing. Like if you need to break something up and stuff, like that, I use it because, especially with my starting over series, I flip-flop perspectives between reader and Tomo left and right. And I know one of the last ones that I posted, like I put the lines in the wrong places and I was like, son of a, I'm not going back and fixing it. It was too much to do the first time. So, but it's really good for stuff like that. So, but the one you want to use at the very end, it looks like a big thick line and it has 3 dots, and that's the insert read more link. And they have buttons real quick for it. And so there it is. There's your keep reading. And when you go ahead and post it, it'll look like this. Okay. Now, I also want to show you really quick. Let me go back. Ta-da, here we are. Let's see. Horizontal mambo.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
So I want to show you guys real quick. It is possible at least it is possible to insert the keep reading on mobile. Okay. What you would need to do.
Didn't we cover this last week?
We had trouble with it last week and I figured it out. Okay. So that's why I want to go over it real quick. And Emmy, I saw your comment and kick. Hey boo. So what you'd want to do, what you can do is you can go into your regular Tumblr. I'm trying to load mine at the same time. I'm sorry. And let me close this just so I know.
Ori, you should have had this all loaded. God. Such a slacker.
Boy, I wish you could see me right now. I mean, you can, but it's a 7-second delay. So what you'll do, I didn't actually do anything.
Attention to our video at this point.
So what you want to do is you'll go into your Tumblr as such, and you'll hit text, and you'll format everything up, blah, 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 blah. When you get done, instead of going in and hitting post up here at the top, you want to go to the bottom where, oops, sorry, you see that little gear, and that's going to pull up a different thing right there. And what you're going to want to do is save it as a draft. Okay. You'll click on that to change it, and that'll change it at the top and say save draft. So when you do that, once you do that, save it, get out of it, and then you're going to want to go into your browser. Now, I've checked with some other people who use iPhone, and I'm not 100% sure that you can do this in the iPhone Safari browser. You may need to download the Chrome browser for iPhone, if there is such a thing. Okay, so I'm going to go into my Chrome browser. Hello, sweet Jared. And we're going to go into Tumblr. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go directly, I'm going to ignore. See, it'll tell you to open it in the app. You don't want to do that. You want to click out of that and then go to your blog down here at the bottom. Oh, goodness. And when you open up your blog, it'll look like this, at least for the Android version. And you should see, dadgummit, not ready for you yet. You should see down here, it should say drafts. And you can see I've got that same one still in there. So you're going to click on that. And that'll pull up your drafts for you. Now, this is where it gets interesting. On Android in Chrome, up at the top here, I'm going to get really close so you can see there's 3 little dots right here. You want to click that and it'll bring up a settings page. At the very bottom, it says request desktop site. You want to click on that and it's going to completely reload the page. However, when it does that, it is going to look like your regular desktop page as if you were on a laptop or a PC. When you do that, it'll allow, you can zoom in a little bit and you'll see the gear once again at the bottom as if you're getting ready to post. Oh, come on, focus camera. I don't know if you can see it, but it'll allow you to go in. There it is. You'll be able to go in and click the gear and hit edit. And it'll pull it up in the edited version the same way that it would be. And the same way that it would be on your PC. Then you can go in and kind of highlight the area that you want to press the keep reading. And it'll put your cursor there. And as you can see, let me move my keyboard. It brings up the little plus sign. And you can click it. Oh, no, come back here. Come back here, little plus sign. Enter. Back up. You know, when technology works, it's a great thing. Okay, click the plus sign. Plus sign will give you all the same options as if you were on your regularly scheduled PC. Click the 3 dots and ta-da, we have a keep reading feature. And then you can go back in at the bottom. You can save it as a draft again, go back to the regular site and post it, or you can change it from there and also post it or set it to queue, because it works the same way as it would if you were on regular desktop. So that is how you do keep reading for mobile. I know a lot of people are mobile users. I'm hoping that helps a lot.
I'm definitely hoping this helps. And sorry, I've been so silent because I've been spamming the chat, actually.
That actually helps because I think it allowed you to, your internet to kind of buffer a little bit, because I can hear you so much better now.
Well, part of it is I moved where I'm at in my home.
Aha.
Because as I stated in the chat, I share my internet with my not-so-boyfriend. And I'm pretty sure that asshole is watching Netflix right now.
There you go.
So when I go upstairs, I'm going to yell at him.
Rawr. So anyway, so that's how you do that from there. And then after that, you've got tags. Now, when we say tags in this case, we're talking about not the tags like you're tagging people. I'm talking about the tags at the... It doesn't matter
how many, like,
tag it.
Obviously you're going to have tags that you are going to be the most prominently searched things.
Right.
To be the first thing that you put in those tags so they get searched. So when someone searches Castiel Smut, that fic pops up in their search. That is one of the best way to get it over here, but I'm kind of tags goals because I tag everything.
And I'm going to show you something about that in just a second. It's a little hack that I picked up from Mimi, Dean's Dirty Little Secret Blog, whom I love.
It'll save your life.
Yes, it will. Because, for example, most of you guys know I have a Tomo reader going on, a ABO that's starting over. I've
I
mentioned
have
it like
not
4
even
times
started
already.
it. I'm such a piece of shit.
I'm so mad at you right now.
Sorry that my language, by the way, is getting some really not so safe for work. I'm 3 drinks in.
I'm so mad at you because you still haven't read my series.
Oh, I told you I'm not going to read it until you finish it. Because after what you did to me with Hell on Heels, I'm not reading it.
I don't blame you. I've started that one though. I've started finishing that
Yeah,
one. I still
well,
love
bitch, you better finish it.
Wow, throwing out the B word.
I'm throwing out everything up in this,
Wow.
like up in this mother. I'm throwing out everything. This is why there was a warning at the beginning of the live stream that I was getting drunk.
Right. So,
because I'm very easily headed that way.
Right. So chill. So when we're talking about tags, I'm going to share my screen really quick. We're talking about all of this down here. I tag everything that I write or he writes so that if for some reason, and it has happened, there's things that Kelsey is excellent about writing a fic, throwing it up, and she, like, within 30 minutes of posting it, she scheduled every reblog for the next 4 hours. Like, a reblog every 4 hours for the next 24 hours.
Every 3 hours.
Whatever.
3 hours, boo-boo.
Then has her master list updated. Then her AO3 updated. I'm not organized enough for that crap.
I'm just going to call it right now.
As a mug.
I am. It's ridiculous. Like, okay, here's how I do shit. I post my fic. Before I even move away from posting my fic, I have that fic open with it, like the link to my blog. I've got my master list opened. I edit my master list, add that fic onto the master list. So pretty much anytime I post a fic, it's on my master list. And then I go back to my dashboard where the fic is at, and I'm scheduling these reblogs for like every 3 hours for the next 24 hours.
It's ridiculous.
I apologize if anyone gets annoyed with my time zone reblogs, but I know that I have followers in Scotland. I know that I have a couple followers in Australia. I don't want anyone to miss my fics.
And it's a good thing to do.
Of a time zone.
It's a good thing to do.
I do also tag the last reblog of a fic from a time zone reblog as final reblog. And I'm shameless about it. I shamelessly self-reblog the shit out of myself.
And it's a good thing.
I don't even care.
It's a good thing. I'm not knocking the way you do it and what you do it, but I think that's great. But anyway, so
I'm just really OCD.
Oh, geez. I just realized we're all like looking at each other. It's like the screens at a con, and I'm waiting for all of us to turn around at some point. So what we're talking about.
If my video was on, I would just like.
I know, right?
We would be Jared and Jensen.
I know, it would be hilarious.
We would be Jared and Jensen.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh my God.
So we're talking about tags down here. I tag everything that I write or rewrite for the series because I know some people don't like ABOs or they're not interested in it. Tagged it Ori ABO. And then people looking specifically for ABOs and ABO dynamics. I've got all that in there. I've got that it's an actor AU in case anybody's looking for them. I've got all the people who are in this one. I tag it both Danielle Harris and Ackles because she's known as both. And of course,
I know her personally as Danielle Ackles.
Right. But some people.
When she was on One Tree Hill, I knew her as Danielle Harris.
Right. Right. So, and then of course, and this has 69 notes. I kind of don't want it to change. Anyway, so the cool. Okay.
We're derailing. Oh my God.
Badly.
I'm drunk.
So the other thing to help me suggest you get, if you're not using it already, on Xkit, that after me griping and, excuse me, I'm going to throw out a B word too, griping and bitching to Mimi about, oh my God, all the tags. And she's like, you're tagging all these people? I'm like, well, yeah, but like all the tags that I have to put at the bottom, it's driving me crazy. Now, granted, you're not going to see it right here because I don't have it completely loaded. Where's my Xkit?
It hates you with a passion. That's what's happening.
Apparently. So this is what we're going to do really quickly. We're just going to show you how to get Xkit. Boom. We're going to go right here.
I have attempted an AO as well. It's not. I'll fix it. It's bad.
Nah.
bad.
So that's what Xkit extension looks like when you put it in your, when you actually get it to work.
Oh my god, Xkit life.
Yes, Xkit is the shiz. Hang on, I'm going to.
Yeah, I love how you're sitting here like completely on yourself.
No, I do.
I'm just half drunk, so okay.
I know.
Okay, anybody that knows me outside of these live streams
There we
knows
go.
that as a general human being, I am very not safe for work. Every other word out of my mouth tends to be the F-bomb in some shape or I easily.
And add a tag bundle. It will have, you can do 30 bundle slots. So what I do is A, B, O, and I tag it Tomo Pennicott.
I have so many issues saying his name.
Tomo X Reader, comma, Tomo Pennicott and Reader, Orri writes, and usually I don't do the Orri writes, but what it does is if you have a series or if you have something that you use the same tags for, like if you do a Dean fic, like you can set up Dean fic as your bundle title, and everything that you can imagine tagging for that fic can already be in there. And what'll happen is, and I'm just going to go ahead and save this one and I'll edit it later.
I have my tag groups are like, I have Dean Fluff, Sam Fluff, Cass Fluff, Dean Smut, Cass Fluff, Sam Smut, or whatever. And then I also have the SBN Fluff.
Right. And
the SBN Angst, the SBN Smut. So all of these tags are included automatically. You just have to click a couple different tag groups and you're good.
So if you look over here just above my post button, there's like a little tag button, and up here it's going to bring up like, here's your tag bundles and here's what's in each one. All you have to do is click here, includes them all for you. Boom, boom.
It's fantastic.
Save your
before I started using this, my life, horrible. Okay, I think we've covered everything we need to cover.
I think so too. Let me just look on the really quick.
If there are any questions that anyone has for us, right now would be the time to ask.
Oh, and then just once again, just to reiterate, after you do tags, reschedule and time zone reblogs. We kind of went over that already, but yeah,
because I'm an OCD asshole.
Once it's posted, and she's right, every 3 to 4 hours for a reblog is completely within the realm of, just make sure when you do all your tags again that you throw something in there in the beginning of time zone reblog. So
yeah, I don't even throw it in the tags. Like literally when I reblog it, I add a little just time zone reblog to my thing. I'm just like, doop. Here you go.
Yep.
Have fun, guys. If you've already read this, I don't care. I'm reblogging because I'm a piece of shit and I'm a shameless self-reblogger.
Oh my gosh, people didn't know about Xkit and didn't know about
oh my gosh, I'm really glad that
people something. I'm so excited. We're doing things. Yay.
We're doing the Lord's work.
Yes. And I didn't throw myself backwards out of my chair. Hooray.
We're doing Chuck's work.
I need to link Tara starting over. Oh my gosh. Okay. I will, yes, I will message that to you on Tumblr, Tara. I will send you the starting over master list.
Okay.
So that you have that.
Yeah. When you finish it, you should send it to me too.
Oh God. I'm having such a block right now. Like Michelle and I have sat down and outlined it. And I sat down and looked at our outline the other day. And I literally had like, I had snapped side-by-side screens of Google Docs, and I had my outline on one side, and then I had a blank one that was titled Starting SO Part 9 on the other side, and I'm just looking at it going.
I
like it was freaking
I actually haven't been having those issues, which is so shocking to me because normally I'm like, oh, hey, I can't write anything. I'm horrible. I am the worst.
Yeah.
And here lately, I've been like, write all the things. Oh my God.
No, it doesn't.
I'm going to write everything forever.
Mm-mm. It's not happening for me. And I think I'll be honest with you, I think it's stress.
See, okay, I just got out of a super stressful situation that anybody in here that